Good morning, my dear students. I welcome you all to our maths class of class 10. So, since we had discussed a lot of thing in our running chapter, that is pair of linear equations in two variable of class 10th, we had seen how to solve a pair of linear equations using the graphical method, substitution method, elimination method, and cross multiplication method. So now first of all we'll go through each and every method's problems. This means very well, I will just discuss the problem on each of the methods. In the graphical methods I discussed the problems. Now today I'm going to discuss more and more problems about the substitution methods, and then in the next class elimination method, and in the next class cross multiplication method, and finally after that we'll discuss two more things, that is the consistency and inconsistency conditions. It means the questions based on the consistency and inconsistency with the conditions on the coefficients of the variables, and lastly we'll discuss word problems. Okay, so let us start. So I had came up with two questions for you people, and here the question is asking problem. It means the topic is problem discussion based on substitution method, and the problem is I have taken a pair of linear equations in two variables, and in that it is asking solve the given pair of equations by substitution method. So I have to solve it. Now you can see over here that it means there are some other variables like the alphabets, not variables, alphabets are also present instead of as well as x and y is also present in the question. It means this question will be a bit difficult if it is the question will be a bit difficult if the other instead of using the numbers, the symbols, the alphabets will be used to solve. Okay, so in this question we'll get the answer not exactly the numeral value, it can be in terms of a and b also. Okay, so here are two variables, we can see that is x and y. X and y is here. Okay, let's start. So the first equation is 2x by a plus y by b is equal to 2, and the second equation is x by a minus y by b is equal to 4. So this equation we have to solve. Let us start our solution. So I have taken both the equations written as first equation and second equations written again. Now again doing the same thing, because the substitution method we have to use, so we'll have to continue with the same method. So I'm writing solving and simplifying equation first. So I'm just solving and simplifying also. The 2x by a plus y by b is equal to 2. The steps must be clear to you. And now I'm doing the fractional addition, or you will know these things. A and b LCM will be ab. So when we divide ab with a, that is the denominator, so a cancel, whatever is left, that is b. B is going to multiply with 2x, so it will become 2bx. Similarly we'll get ay is equal to 2. Let's move on now. So do the cross multiplication over here. ab will go that side, and we'll live left with 2bx plus ay is equal to 2ab. After that you can see over here that we are going to leave this ay over here, because we are trying to find out the value of y in terms of x. So this 2bx will go that side, it means transposition will be done, 2ab minus 2bx. And then this cross multiplication of a, we will just cross multiply this a. So finally y will be left alone, and here we are getting some values in terms of x. So name it as equation third. Now move on, solving and simplifying equation second. Now again we are taking equation second also to simplify, because if we substitute directly the value of y over here, so it will be a very complicated for us to solve this. Okay, so that's why we are again simplifying this also. So let us simplify it. Bx again we are going to do the fractional subtraction. So a and b LCM will be ab. Now again divide ab with a. So when we divide ab with a, it will become only b. So b is going to multiply it with x. So bx, similarly we get a minus ay. is equal to 4. Continue with this. Bx minus ay is equal to 4ab. We had done the cross multiplication ab that side, so let us name it as equation 4. Now on substituting, because this is simplified now, on substituting the value of y from equation 3rd and above equation 4 we get, so we are going to substitute the value of y, that is from equation 3rd to equation 4. Okay, let us continue. On substituting the value of y, okay, I did that. Therefore bx is equal to, we are going to satisfy and substitute the value in this. So bx will be like bx minus will be there, in place of a the a will also be there, and in place of y we have substituted this the value of y, sorry, is equal to 4ab. Now move on. So continuing with this, so a will get cancelled with a, so we are left with minus 2ab minus 2bx. See, for sake of you people, I'm not removing this minus directly, otherwise maybe possible some of you will get confused. So bx minus under bracket 2ab minus 2bx is equal to 4ab. Now just pursuing with this equation only here. See, okay, so bx minus 2ab plus 2bx is equal to 4ab. So now we had removed the minus, it means bracket, so this minus will show its effect. So minus came here, and instead of minus the plus came here. Okay, so now bx plus 2bx it means the terms carrying xx, so making a bringing them closer, and just the term which is not carrying x, just take it, that term from this side to another side, that I have done 4ab plus 2ab. This is transposed to that side, it will become 2ab. Now 3bx is equal to 6ab. You can see easily 3bx is equal to 6ab because bx plus 2bx, so these are the like terms. So bx plus 2bx is equal to 3, like it is like 1 plus 2, so 1 plus 2 is 3, and then the common will be like bx, so 3bx. Similarly 4ab plus 2ab, it will become 6ab, like terms can be added or subtracted. Continuing with that, 6ab divided by 3b, so this will get cancelled, 3 to the 6, bb cancelled, so finally we are left with 2a. So 2a is our final answer. Now let us see the value of finding out the value of y. So now we are going to, on substituting the value of x in equation 3rd, we get, so from equation 3rd, this is the equation 3rd, we are going to substitute the value of x over here, and we'll find out the value of y. So we are doing that 2b minus 2b into 2a. In place of x we are substituted, that is 2a divided by a. Now when we multiply it, it will become 4ab, so 2ab minus 4ab, it will become minus 2ab, a cancel, so what we are left with, y is equal to minus 2b. So this is the solution of this equation, y is equal to minus 2b and x is equal to 2a. So we had got our solution. Let us see one more problem I had brought up for you people. Now the question is saying, this is I think your NCERT question. Okay, so solve 2x plus 3y is equal to 11 and 2x minus 4y is equal to minus 2y by substitution method, and hence find the value of m for which y is equal to mx plus 3. Okay, now it means we have to, using these two equations, we have to find out the value of x and y using the substitution method, and after finding out the value of x and y, we will substitute that x and y in this equation so that we can obtain the value of m. So when we substitute the value of x and y in this equation, so only variable will be left, that is m. So we can easily find out the value of m, because after that we are going to get us an equation in one variable, so we know how to solve the equation in one variable. Okay, now just let's proceed fastly. The equations, given equations are this and this. On solving equation first, we get, now just trying to solve this equation first and get the value of y in terms of x, so that we had got, I don't think so that I need to just again tell you people that how I had brought up this, because this is very easy thing. Okay, on substituting the value of y from equation 3rd in equation 2nd, now see, it is already in the standard form, so it's not needed to just again simplify it. So directly we are substituting the value of y in this equation. The 2x is at its own place, minus is at its own place, and 4y, so 4 writing, and then we are substituting the value of y is equal to minus 24. Okay, now continue with this. 6x, again do the fractional subtraction, so 1, 3 and 1 LCM will be 3, so 1 divided by, it means 3 divided by 1 will be 3, 3 into 2 6, so 6x came here, and 3 3 1, so this multiplied by 1 will get the same thing. So done that thing. Now take out the common. 6 and 4 is having 2 as a common, so I had taken out 2, so 2 by 3, and the next whatever will be left I added in the bracket. In the next step, this will be left 3x minus 2 into 11, that is 22, and minus minus plus, that is 2 into 2x, that is 4x, plus 4x, and 3 is going to multiply and 2 is going to be divided with 24, so minus 24 into 3 divided by 2. Now we can simplify it. 12 times it will go, and 12 is 12 into 3, that is 12 3s are 36, so minus 36 I added in over here, and 3x plus 4x will become 7x, and this minus 22 will go that side. It means we'll transpose it and its sign will become from minus to plus, so minus 36 plus 22, so it will become minus 14, and this 7 will come down in the cross multiplication method. So x is equal to minus 2. We get the solution of x, the value of x as minus 2 over here. Now just look at this. On substituting the value of x in equation third, we get, okay, now we are having the equation third, this equation third, in this we'll substitute the value of x, so we'll find out the value of y. So we are doing that. 11 minus 2 into minus 2 under bracket divided by 3. Since it is in minus, so that's why I had put it in the bracket, so that it will be easy for us to calculate. Now y is equal to 2 into 2 and minus minus plus 11 plus 4 by 3, so 15 by 3, that is y is equal to 5. So we got the value of y as 5. Now we have obtained the value of x as minus 2 and y as 5. So after finding out the value of x and y, we can solve the question. It means the remaining part of the question, that the question is saying y is equal to mx plus 3, solve it for x and y, whatever value we are going to obtain. So we had obtained the value of, now on putting the values of x and y in the given equation which is given in the question, that is y is equal to mx plus 3, we get what we are going to get. So in place of y we had substituted 5, and in place of x we had substituted minus 2, you can see, and other things will remain same, equals to m and 3 plus 3. Okay, now solve this equation. It is very easy. 5, first of all, multiplying this minus 2m plus 3, not minus 2m will come this side and 5 will go that side, so 2m is equal to 3 minus 5, that is minus 2, so m is equal to minus 2, and this 2 will go in the denominator, so minus 2 divided by 2, so it will become minus 1, so m is equal to minus 1. This is the final answer. I hope so the things must be clear to you people. So that's it for today. Let's end up our session. We'll come up in the next class with some more problems. So thank you all for being here. See you next class.